Welcome back to Chernobylite. So, the last session I got through the opening tutorial, which ended me up here in my base, which is where I sort of, I upgrade my team's capabilities, and we work towards being able to accomplish our final goal, which is to break into Chernobyl, use a portal gun to time travel to a time and place when I can rescue this woman named Tatiana from the original Chernobyl disaster. So this is kind of an alternate world where the original Chernobyl disaster had consequences that it didn't have in real life. In real life, it's just a lot of radioactivity over there. But this has got, some new material called Chernobylite that is available deep inside the power plant. And these characters just went there, got some, and are using it to fuel a portal gun that I can use to open portals and travel through time and space. But before I use that, I've got this heist board here that says I need to recruit 4 new characters in order to have the capabilities to pull off the main mission. So I need to figure out how to get a sniper, a soldier, a hacker, and a spy. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I've just been introduced to the mission system here. So apparently there's a series of missions that I need to decide to go on. I can send one. So I've got one companion right now, Igor. I can send Igor to do a mission, and I can go on a mission myself. Okay, so the percentage next to Oliver's name shows his chance of success at different things. So if he stays in my base, that's got 100%. You can see, Oliver's over there on the left. He's got 100% chance of surviving staying at my base. He's got 60% of getting medicine, 80% of getting munitions. And there's an ammo stash. So basically, getting ammo, he's going to be good at. These other things he's going to be worse at. So I love how they're depicting this as being, I'm looking over Pripyat with binoculars and deciding where to go. So maybe I'll send him to this ammo stash. He's got an 80% chance of success. So we'll assign Oliver to do that. And then I decide what I want to do. So there's a food drop in the Red Forest and a supply drop in Pripyat. So the supply drop seems like, I don't know, it has probably the most varied possible outcome. It does show a little knife and fork icon, which maybe means it's mostly food. So if he's getting munitions, maybe I should get food. But I've also got 2 days left to do this one. This one is going to go away if I don't do it now. And so it seems like since I've got time to get food and I'm already getting ammo, maybe I should grab the time-sensitive medicine mission. Assign that to myself. Press R2 when you're ready to start a mission. Remember that difficult missions do not have to be successful. Both you and your companions can be injured, kidnapped, or even killed, but hunger will kill you just as quickly. Okay, this game is way more hardcore than I expected it to be. This is like a survival game. It's not just, like an open world action game or anything like that. This is fascinating. Let's see here. Oh, so Jedi Psych Tricks. So we in the previous session, we were talking about the use of the colors red and green to represent different things in video game UI. Jedi Psych Tricks is actually giving some more background on why the color red might be a really sort of prominent color in human understanding of the world. That not only is it the color of blood and bleeding, but it's also like people get flushed when they get upset. There's reasons why your brain is looking for and like filtering the color red to try to draw meaning from it. That's fascinating. I love thinking about this kind of stuff, though, because the sort of human psyche is like our minds are very, very flexible and responsive to different situations. It's hard to make general rules about what things mean to a human because we're just also different from each other and we're so changeable based on the circumstances that we're in. So it's hard to make rules like that. And anytime anyone makes an assertion about what a certain color means to people or how things work, there's always going to be 1,000 exceptions. But still, finding those general trends is a good and interesting way to sort of try to understand ourselves. Let's press a button and get started. Yes. And now we're using the portal gun to go there? Okay, cool. Okay, so he's going to be out there getting ammo, hopefully, if things go well. I'm going to be looking for medicine in central Pripyat. So day 1, Pripyat Central afternoon. Oh, not Central afternoon. Pripyat Central in the afternoon. So when you're outside your base, the things you can build is completely different. Okay. So I can build traps. Building can be noisy. Crafting tools and environment modifiers. Okay, let's just see what the options are here. So I can build fireworks to distract people, I guess. Laser explosive trap. Oh, wow. Okay. So I need flammable parts. I'm almost surprised it's not flammical. Okay, so there's a bunch of traps that I can build. But they take stuff I don't have. There's crafting tools like a stove for making food and stuff. That's the bonfire. A field workshop for shotgun for ammo. An advanced field workshop for gas mask filters and metal plates. And a gunsmith to create weapons. Okay, wow. So I'm really if I've got enough resources, I'm really self-sufficient here. CHERNOBYLITE neutralizer. Oh, so it neutralizes. So I guess if it's like there's poisonous stuff that can neutralize. Uses CHERNOBYLITE's power to stop radiation, and this one blocks wormholes. Oh, so I can keep monsters from appearing. These take a lot of stuff I don't have. So okay, well, good to know. Okay, looks like I've got a main objective 125 meters that way. But looks like a little further away, I've got some other points of interest on my... I'm looking at my compass up at the top. So I've got multiple points of interest here. I guess I'll head towards my main objective first. Oh, gosh! There's a guy. I assume that's a hostile guy. So... let's make sure I'm ready with a weapon in case I need it, but I would prefer to avoid confrontation. Okay, so the fact that the world is divided up into... oh, cool. Collecting stuff. The fact that the world is divided up into, like, multiple kind of neighborhoods, each of which is an open world map where I have a lot of control over where I go and what I do, that actually is a lot like Stalker. So originally when I was playing the tutorial, I felt like, oh, maybe this is a more linear game, but no, it's a linear tutorial. I wonder, how vulnerable is this guy to me? Ooh. Like, can I hit him with my knife like I did that other guy and take him out silently? Let's see. Yes! Oh, with fountains of blood. Fountains and fountains of blood. Okay, and so I can get some stuff that I can't use. So he's got a biometric carbine that I couldn't... could I not pick it up? Or... because I got rifle ammo, revolver ammo, mechanical parts, and electronical parts. I feel like I picked up... something was labeled carbine, but maybe that just was telling me that he has a thing I can't get. So that's fine. Okay, so one less threat on the road. I guess my character's just decided this is okay. Like, are there moral choices in this game? I don't even know. Whoa, there's that guy. Okay. So if I'm going to need to come back this way to leave, I don't know. It just occurred to me that I've got no idea how to leave the map. Let's make sure that when he turns around, I've got a tree I can put between us. Yeah, I'm just thinking if I need to come back this way to leave the map after my mission is done, I'm going to want it to be clear of hostiles. So let's sneak up on this dude and murder the crap out of him! Fountains of blood! Oh, it's everywhere. Okay, let's look more carefully at his inventory here. Okay, so I can take his carbine. Okay, now I understand. I grab the carbine, but what it's giving me is ammo, mechanical parts, and electronic parts. I don't get a gun from him. That makes sense. And then I can also take things off his body. Okay, I wasn't reading what was going on right with the last guy, but that makes sense. So I get crafting recipe items from his weapons, but I don't get to keep his weapon. All right. So earlier on, I think I said something about wanting to... Oh, what? Okay, so I need to use something to clear that blockage at some point. I wonder if I'm going to be coming back to these same locations again and again, and if they're going to remember what I built there. Like, am I just going to be able to establish an infrastructure in each of these levels permanently that will let me survive there better? Am I going to eventually come back with the right equipment to get through that hole? But I won't have it now? Oh, what? Someone is trying to detect... Oh, must be somebody upstairs. And there was some risk of them detecting me. Can I open this door? No. Anyway, so when I was talking about building things for my benefit, Cog says, I like to build things to my detriment. Yay, food rations. I want, the more I accomplish in a game, the more I want to be punished. There are definitely players who do feel that way. I assume you're being sarcastic, but there are definitely players who do feel that way, who they want the game to just get harder and harder all the time, no matter what they do. And I respect that. All right, so I'm assuming that this flashlight probably makes me more detectable. In State of Decay, we just sort of skip that. We don't make flashlights matter because it's just a practical thing. And you're in sort of a fast-moving, big open world. We just didn't want you to have to blind yourself in order to navigate. I wouldn't be surprised if this game, which is a little bit slower, quieter, if maybe it actually does make your flashlight into a stealth hazard. Okay, so... Yeah, so I am wondering, like, if I later come back to this same neighborhood on a different mission, will the resources I picked up be gone for that future mission? Oh, wow, they have the elevator working. I don't want to take it. It sounds like if an elevator opens up into a place you don't want to be, not a lot you can do about it. It's interesting that the numbers of electronic parts that you have, or whatever, all the resources, they're all floats. You can have fractional parts. Whoa. Oh. My flashlight's out of batteries. Okay. It's a limited resource. Oh, wait. What was that? Oh, you know what I should do? I should detect stuff. Oh, I missed some things. I forgot I had this ability. Oops. Okay, so when you pick something up that has multiple different things to offer, you always treat it like a container that contains things. I imagine at some point I'm probably going to run out of inventory capacity. And so, yeah. Okay, so at this lower level, there are some things that I want. But apparently, how tall is this? What the heck? I'm starting to think I'm in a non-Euclidean space. I didn't see a tower this tall. Oh, I think that was the elevator. Oh, there's some... Okay, there are the guys that saw me before. I'm not sure what to do up here. And apparently, in this game, AI characters are capable of looking up. That is not common. Because they're way down there, but they still potentially detected me. So I guess if I had a sniper rifle or something, this would be the perfect place to deal with these guys. But I don't, so I won't. I assume this box contains nothing. Okay, yeah. It would have showed up on my scan. Let's take the elevator down now that we know where it goes. Is it just working? I don't need to push any buttons? Okay, so there must be a way to get to the roof. Collect those resources. Probably murder those men. The question is... Okay, yeah, that is a very tall tower. I just didn't notice it before. How do I get up there? I guess I need to walk around the periphery of the building and look. Yeah, so my assumption is that my revolver was not going to be an effective sniping tool. Oh. Yeah, so so now that we know those guys are on the roof, I don't want to leave this building without having done something about them. Or at least maybe I should walk underneath this viaduct or whatever this thing is, so that I've got shelter from them, because I don't... Okay, there's got to be a way to get on that roof, right? Like, they're on the roof. That guy saw me enough that now he's probably investigating. Is this opening? No? There must be stairs. There must be something. They wouldn't put guys on a roof without there being a way that they got up there. Oh gosh, what is happening? Someone detected me and I don't know how. Possibly an AI glitch, honestly. Okay, well here's how they got up. I don't think they see me now, but they're aware that I'm here. Got him in the head. Okay, I think my health is all right. I only took one gunshot wound, so I'm okay. And it takes about... Now, I don't know if, like, it just takes 3 shots to kill a guy, or if, like, my 3rd shot in both cases was a lucky headshot or something. But... let's grab our detector. Because that... What happened to that? I saw, like, an AK-47 or something last time I scanned. Where did it go? Maybe it was on the body of the guy. Maybe I was just detecting him? I don't know. We've got a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, this was the medicine drop. Oh, okay. It hadn't even occurred to me that I was actually dealing with my real mission. I just thought I was dealing with a potential threat while I was progressing further. Okay, that's why the portal generator exists. It's my easy way back when I've completed a mission. Okay, so I'm starting to understand, I think, how this game works. So basically, they've got these open world levels, and each time you go to one, you've got one specific thing you're there to accomplish, and then after you accomplish it, you've got the freedom to go back whenever you want. But I can, if I want to scavenge more or something, I totally can. And I can see the world is just full of these points of interest that might be worth checking out. Let's check out a little bit more before we head back. Wait, no. Before I do that, I'm still very confused. I swore I saw an assault rifle when I scanned before, and it's when I was downstairs, and it was one floor above me. Oh, what's this? Is this the same space I was in before? Yeah, this is the same space I was in. And I don't see the assault rifle now. So it must have just been that guy's assault rifle. Oh, no, no, there it is. There it is, right above me. Okay, it is somehow up in there, and I don't know how to get to that place. But now that it's highlighted... Aha. Oh, I don't have a lockpick. Okay, there's a crafting station and an AK-47 in there, but I need a lockpick before I can get it. Okay, yeah, okay. I feel like I'm figuring this game out. So I can find... It's almost got like a Metroidvania deal going on here. I can find stuff that I can't quite get to yet. But that kind of gives me a little, like, self-directed goal. Okay, somebody is messing with my door. Just a second. Okay, my son is hungry, and so I'm gonna go make him some breakfast in just a second. I'm just gonna wrap up what we were thinking. Okay, so this game has got, yeah, like I was saying, a little bit of a Metroidvania thing going on, where it's like there are capabilities I'm going to eventually have as I build up my base. And so I'm going to be coming into these levels that I will come back to again and again and again. And I'm noticing things here that it's sort of like creating a desire in my mind. Like, okay, I'm going to need the ability to do this. I'm going to need the ability to do that. And then as I sort of collect these ideas in my head, that gives me self-directed goals that I can then go back to my base and figure out how I'm going to accomplish them. Either by looking at different missions that take me to different places and that grant me different abilities, or building things at my base that give me different capabilities. So, oh, wait, there's a bunch of stuff in here, but I also saw a guy. I saw a silhouette of a guy in the distance. So let me just opportunistically grab a few things while I'm here, but partly because I don't know how dangerous this is going to be, and partly because my son is hungry, we'll head back and see what the consequences of our mission is. What the consequences of our mission are, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we've got this guy. Let's get out our revolver in case we need it. Oh, crap. Okay. I'm not doing a good job fighting that guy. Okay, he's out, but I am in trouble. I took some pretty bad hits. And I actually don't know what I've got in the way of medical supplies. I don't have much at all. I could be about to get myself killed because I stretched myself a little too far. Okay, whoever it is, he's upstairs. Oh, crap. He's come down. I'm doing such a bad job. Wow. I have only 2 shots left. That's it. I've got no idea what I'm going to do now. Let's try to get somewhere safer. Oh, hi. A vagabond. Thanks, I'm not going to talk to you right now. Let's get away. Oh, that was not worth it at all. I was not prepared for that. I don't think anyone's following me. Whew, all right. Well, this is actually a good time for me to try something out. So let's open up our... What was our build menu? Right here. Let's build some crafting tools. Let's build a stove. And then... Wait. I can't do that while I'm in danger. Lose or kill your... I haven't lost my opponents yet? Well, dang it. I wanted to heal. How far do I have to run in order to lose my opponents? Is there a point where they're going to just stop chasing me? Will it tell me when that... Oh, there's a search timer up above. I didn't see that. Okay, so they're going to be done searching for me in a moment. Okay, so now they've given up. They think I've run away completely. So, let's try crafting something here. Let's craft some salve. Let's craft 2 salve. I probably need it. All right, and so now I've got healing salve. So I'll use some. And, okay, that brought my health much higher. Okay, so now the question is, can I uncraft this? Do I want to uncraft this? So if I scrap this, I'll get +1 flammable parts. How? But it cost me 3 flammable parts to craft this thing. So there is a loss if I scrap it. If I scrap it. Let's keep it there, though, just because I'm kind of curious in the future. Is that thing I crafted going to stay in this level? Next time I come back here, is it still going to be there? Okay, so part of me kind of wants to go back and deal with that guy, but there's a couple things that are making me say no. One is, I don't have any bullets. I could probably craft some, but there's also the other factor, which is my son is hungry. So let's grab our portal gun, which is here, and let's hold LT to open a portal, and we'll head home. So it's Liam PS. What platform is this game on? As I understand it, it's definitely on PC and Xbox. I'm not sure if it's on PlayStation just because I didn't look into it, but I'm playing it on an Xbox Series X right now. I think this approach is working, Igor. Looks like we can sneak in and out of the zone without attracting attention. I kind of attracted some attention. So how'd it go? Are you any closer to finding your old lady? Do you still want to go back to the power plant? Oh yeah. We're undeterred. I need to go back to the power plant. I have a very strong feeling she's there. Feelings? You surprise me, Professor Kamenyuk. Trusting your instincts is important, but last time we tried that, we lost Anton. We need some hard evidence before we go down that road again. Don't worry, Oliver. I'm not crazy. I'll keep gathering evidence, and when I've got enough, we'll formulate a new plan. Good. Evidence, plans, information, resources. It'll get us closer to your goal, Igor. How did you do today? I'll brief you in a minute. First, let me point out a couple things to you. Go on. I'm skipping faster than usual because I want to feed my son. You hired me and rented this warehouse. It makes you the commander of the space. It means you'll be in charge of all our equipment, and most importantly, our food rations. Gotta start thinking like a strategist. Like this is a military operation. Organize the base and take care of your troops. That's number 1. Starving is no fun, I know from experience. Forget to feed your troops and their morale will drop. They might even desert you. Also, in situations where resources are scarce, there's a group psychology to consider. Playing favorites, rewarding those who slack off, and not appreciating the men who pull their weight are surefire ways of creating discord amongst the men. Okay, interesting. There's only 2 of us! For now. That's going to change if you want your operation to succeed. We need more firepower, more intel, more skill, and more bodies. In each of those bodies, we need space, food, and resources in this space. This is fascinating! I did not think the game was going to take this approach. So let's plan, strategize, and take it slow. You find time to cater to the needs of your companions and manage this warehouse. If you don't, all your plans will be for nothing. You're right. I need to be smart about all this. Absolutely. And remember, I'm here for you. I'll advise and support you every step of the way. That's what you're paying me for. Okay. So, every day they'll submit a report of their assigned missions. You'll learn if the mission was successful. It looks like, yes, it was. He brought some stuff home. And when you're ready to proceed, go to food distribution. Okay, so food rations are allocated once a day and have a key impact on stuff. Okay, so if I give him a normal food ration, okay, so inventory, it says I've got, okay, so my inventory will be reduced to 1.5 if I give him, so a normal food ration is 2 food. Okay, so I'm just setting... I'm not selecting something, I'm just setting the levels. Oh, no, so one food is a normal ration. And so because both of us are set to normal ration, we're going to drop by 2. And so we've got enough for normal rations today. But I need to find more food if I want to keep that up. During the evening, you can build new structures for your base and train companions. Don't hesitate to use the collected resources and skill points. Okay, so they're saying basically, don't hoard. Like, use the stuff you've got. Oh, Igor, the gun I gave you traveled around the world with me, but it's quite old. What do you think about building a calibration tool to upgrade it? Sure. Okay, calibration tool is a thing I could build. Where do I build that? Let's see here. So buildables, building tools, work table, laser cutting machine. Nice. Okay, I don't... Sleeping place. Okay, a sleeping place sounds like it would actually be really valuable. But that takes mushrooms and herbs for some reason. All right. So I need to be looking for mushrooms and herbs. I used all of my herbs to make heals. So I probably would have been able to build this sofa if I hadn't used all my healing supplies. So that's interesting. So it makes me want to not use healing supplies because I could use them for other things later on. Okay, so my instinct was right when I was out in the mission that I should have done more scavenging than I did. The fact that I sort of ran away without completing it is kind of a problem. So the thing is, I don't see calibration tool among my options. I wonder if, is that something I can craft at the crafting table? I'm not sure. Okay, I've got an objective marker over here. Maybe this is going to give me some guidance. Where is this objective marker leading me? To my room? I can sleep. Okay, this is just telling me I need to sleep. I don't know. I don't know how to use the work table. And I don't know... Because I don't have an interaction with the work table. And I don't know what to do about that. I wonder if maybe there's blueprints I can collect or something that I'll be able to use later on. Okay, let's train him. Oh, he's going to train me. Oh, but I don't have any skill points. I don't know how to get skill points. There's so many things I don't know. So he's got a bunch of stuff. Oh, wow. He's got a bunch of stuff. I feel like I should... Interesting. Oh, wait, this is my inventory. That's not his. Or is it? I can't... You know what? Figuring this out is taking me some time. So what I should probably do is just go and feed my son. So I thought that maybe I could accomplish a few things in the base while right before going, but it's actually going to take me some time to work this out. So let's just let's stop it here. So let's see. Oh, Cogs is wondering if I want lockpick info. Yes, why don't you go find me some lockpick info, and if you could find calibration tool info for me, that would be wonderful. So let's take a break right now, but I'm going to go up and feed my son, and then I'll come back. I want to play even more CHERNOBYLITE. This is a pretty fascinating game. So for right now, though, if you want to subscribe to my channel, I'll put a subscribe button right there. The next CHERNOBYLITE episode is going to be right there. We're going to keep playing it and seeing what we can figure out about how this base building stuff works.